con The Boat Show a bordo di Wally 100, il quarto Wally 100
The
costruito.
boat show is aboard the Wally 100, which is the fourth Wally 100 so far, built by the Italian boatyard Persico, which is renowned for its work on the America's Cup and the Volvo Ocean Race projects. This one is by the successful English designer Mark Nielsen.
Wally è il marchio voluto da Luca Bassani.
Wally brand all started because of Luca Bassani's boat Walligator, which launched and continues to bring many innovations to the world of sailboats and motor yachts.
Tango come quarto Wally 100 vuole essere un po'
Being the fourth Wally 100, Tango is an evolution from the previous ones. The design originated from our development work already carried out on the 143-footer Scent, and then the 130-foot design, or more precisely from a flashback boat, which has certain references to an era of more traditional designs, as you see in the bulwarks, because despite being a high-performance boat, it is still suitable for luxury cruising.
Siamo su una barca di 30 metri, non sono pochi, anzi 30 metri.
We're on a 30-metre boat, which, let's not forget, is not small. In fact, 30 metres is huge on the water, and being used to seeing these boats on the water, it is easy to think that sailing them is very easy. But it's not at all. The forces in play are huge, but with the assistance of all the hydraulics and electronics, the crew can manage it quite easily.
Luca, questa coperta assomiglia un po' alle barche, diciamo.
Luca, this look reminds me a bit of, well, let's say a classic boat design. With its clean lines, clutter-free design, it's something quite particular, a sign of true sailing.
Mi piace che tu dica che assomigliano alle barche, alle grandi belle barche classiche, perché è un po' questo l'obiettivo. In fondo sono le barche che ci hanno.
It makes me happy to hear you say that, as one of our objectives in designing this boat was to reflect the beauty of some of the great classic yachts. In the end, it's the boats themselves that help us to appreciate the beauty of them. Above all, this boat is also very comfortable. In a regatta, the crew and the sails can be moved around very easily on such an open deck. Yet whilst cruising, it's, as I always like to say, like living in a loft. You have the freedom of the whole deck. You can put a large table and chairs under the awning on the bow, on the stern, in the midships. You can go anywhere you want, and you're not restricted to the typical small cockpit boat designers always design. Which do you think of as the first Wally that was built?
Beh, la mamma di tutti i Wally è l'83 piedi Walligator che ho costruito da San Germani.
Well, the original Wallies, the 80-foot Walligator that I built with San Germani, which was launched in 1991, built with a mixture of wood and carbon fibre. It had the first carbon fibre mast on a cruiser of any size in the world. Before that, the only carbon fibre mast was on the New Zealand America's Cup boat, the one with the wings.
E lì nasce un po' tutte le.
And from that, in a sense, came the whole Wally project. The sail plan with the self-tacking jib, no running backstays, the internal layout completely redesigned with the owner's cabin at the bow, a quieter, fresher design. That was the original Wally. And after all these years, can you treat us to a brief summary of your experience?
Ma direi che c'è un bilancio molto positivo.
Well, I would say that on balance it has been a very positive experience because our clients have always been happy with our boats.
Abbiamo clienti che hanno rifatto 2, 3 fino a 4 volte la barca con noi di dimensioni diverse. Poi direi che tutto il
We have clients who have bought 2, 3, up to 4 boats of different sizes from us. Clients from around the whole world have valued our work, apart from perhaps the first few difficult years, but it's always like that with innovation. They valued what we have produced. The only negative aspect could be that we've opened up too many possibilities and unleashed a frenzy of so-called innovation, so-called modern boats that are clean, fresh, but with slight exaggerations, perhaps. The large yards that produce in volume, what have they gleaned from you?
Allora, io credo che tutta la cantieristica abbia colto molto del messaggio Wally, e mi permetto di dire che hanno anche...
Well, I believe that all the boat builders have learned a lot from the Wally project, and I feel I can say that they have copied much of the Wally characteristics. For example, the layout, the interior design, creates a much more comfortable cruise environment than traditionally when boats were designed only with the worst storm in mind, which one might not encounter in a lifetime. I'm talking about boats designed by Stevens, of course, which were designed with storm conditions in mind. But when cruising, you tend to do anything but go looking for bad weather.
Layout esterni di coperta, layout interni sono cambiati moltissimo, le barche sono diventate veramente più comode e anche più veloci allo stesso tempo. Insisto che...
So the deck layout and the internal layout have all changed a lot. The boats have become much more comfortable and faster at the same time. A lot of the time I'm prone to exaggerate. In order to get a different result, you just need to change something. But I've always said that it's pointless to make changes for the sake of it. You have to start from the functionality, improve the comfort, the performance, the handling, and the resulting design comes from these factors. You don't start from the design itself. These aren't paintings, they're functioning things that need to work. What new things has Wally got in the pipeline then?
Allora, Wally per il futuro sta preparando diverse cose nella vela, riprendendo quello che sta un po' accadendo nella Coppa America, nei giri del mondo, dai foil alle ali, ma credo che...
Well, there are a few new developments coming soon for Wally. Gathering bits from some of the things happening in the world of the America's Cup and from trips around the world, from the fins to the wings. But I believe that the most important developments will be the engines. Above all, the larger engines for displacement hull boats, those that we know as explorers, which are already being designed and built to circumnavigate the whole world, not just coastal trips from Sardinia to Saint-Tropez. It's here that we are developing ideas, again perhaps a little innovative, to make these boats more comfortable, more fun, more beautiful, in order to enjoy the sea and the world.